Hello everybody, Ted of Achieve back again with Airships Conquerors guys, as per usual recently. What I'm going to do today is I want to do a let's build, because there's so many cool little things on this mod that I have hardly touched on yet. I've done a campaign and I've used some of the new ships, but I want to try and create something a bit different, something a bit, well, not necessarily a bit different, but just something that I would find useful for my conquest. So we're going to go for design and fight. I want to try and build 3 things today, maybe spend about 10 or 15 minutes on each sort of airship, land ship, and maybe a building. So we're going to start with the airships first of all. Now what I thought, because there's so many cool cannons you can get on here, what I thought would be pretty cool is if I could have some airships that kind of sit at the back. And they kind of bombard the enemy a little bit. So we have to start off with the basics, I guess. So we'll start off with, I don't know if we're going to need a bridge. It's not going to have to move much. So maybe we could get away with just a cockpit. We can play around with that. We'll start with the cockpit though, if I can find it here. Where is the cockpit? It's okay, not here. Command and crew. That's probably a better one to start. What's this? Aid post. This is something new. Oh, it's first aid. So when it's at premium, when you don't have much sort of space for your crew, you can actually use this instead of a sick bay kind of thing. So that's quite interesting. There's so many cool things on here that I've hardly even touched on. See, like this thing, I have no idea what droids are. Anyway, let's start with a cockpit. So what I wanted to do is I was going to kind of try and maybe put a couple of big guns on the front and have some kind of suspendium at the back, and then just keep them at the back of the battle and raining down sort of fire from afar. So if we go for suspendium, let's get rid of the basic because we've been through all that first of all. So we need to get some lift. Here we go. Add this module to fix an issue with your design. Secondary electrostatic pro. Coffee. From coffee and seat heaters. So it looks like it's it generates a little bit of lift, but it looks like it's kind of oh my god, look at this. This is massive. So it looks like it's this thing here, the enhancer. I think that just kind of helps things tick over a little bit better, basically. But I'm going to go for this one because I've never used them before. This may look a little ridiculous, but depending on the amount of guns we want to put on it, it might come in handy. We can always play around with it a bit and things like that anyway. So next we're going to have to put, I would think we should put a corridor in. So where would that be? Command and crew maybe? There's a berth there. So let's find, you've got a telescope. Equipped with a telescope, a spotter can direct the fire of the ship's weapons. Well, that might be pretty cool to have. So we could put that on the front there. That'd be pretty nice. Okay, so now we just need to get a corridor. So now where are the, it'll be a structural, won't it? So maybe put a corridor with no ladder. Oh, just normal corridor. There's a deck. High speeds. Offers no protection though, so you can move quicker with that. What's an elevator there? So high speed and ladder solutions. Best hold on for dear life. Oh, that's quite interesting. No, maybe not. There's an escalator as well. Now, obviously the horizontal version of the elevator. I think we might want to put some fire doors here though. Like so. Now, what's this? A grand requires bonus. Great forest. Crafted from the trunk of a giant tree, this grand keel provides a massive bonus to the ship's structure. Well, that might be interesting. And you get a structural brace. Look at this. This is pretty cool. Small keel or strut. Okay. Well, we don't need any of that just yet. What I want to put on next is I want to have a look at some of these weapons. My goodness, look at some of these guns. They look huge. Bottom tri-gun. So this could sort of be from behind. Maybe we could put this down here in case anybody attacks us from below. That looks quite cool. And then I want to have, I'm going to put on a keel, I think, and then we can put on some big guns. Let's have a look at some of the big guns first, though. So Peabody's weapons. Whoa! Look at this. Oh my goodness, that is huge. That's the other way round. Wow, look at this one. This is the same but a little bit smaller, I think. I don't know if this is going to be viable, but let's just see what we can put on. That's the same thing the other way around. Oh, that's an underneath one, so you can put this. No, you can't put it there. There's no point putting it there if you've got that one there. Maybe we should remove that one and put this one here, because that looks a bit cooler, I think, personally. This is going to be massive. This is going to be a massive failure if it doesn't work out, but let's see. Wow, look at some of these. These are smaller weapons you can get on here. Wow, some of these look really cool. Oh, cruiser turret. So it says a cruiser turret, yeah. Destroyer MK1, Mark 1, flak. Oh, so that's probably for airships, I would imagine. Frigate turret. That's like, that only seems to be one way though. I'm not really sure what that's. But probably for the underneath of it's a heavy deck gun there. Probably for the this frigate turret is most probably for the underneath of, like, for rear defense against certain things. Medium naval gun mounted on the deck. Okay, so it's a cheaper version of some things. What's this here? That's a tank turret. Well, that's pretty cool. Maybe we'll use that for a tank. Light AA. Pop that on top there, maybe. There's so many guns in there. I didn't even realize. What's this? Broadside. So medium broadside turret that can be mounted along the sides of warships. Torpedo. Wow. So this is some kind of Nebelwerfer rocket. I have no idea. Triple gun turret. Wow, look at this. This is ridiculous. That is awesome. Type 93 tornado. Oh, no, we can't put it there. No, we can't put it there either. Okay, well, we've got some pretty big guns on here at the minute. So what I might do is I might change out one of these smaller ones to something a bit more. This triple gun turret looks pretty cool. Oh no, that's for the underneath. I want to put this here, so I'm going to take this off. I'm going to put the triple gun turret on instead, like so. Now we need to put a bit of infrastructure in here, trying to sort of make this thing work. So, because this is going to be quite a big, looks like it's going to be quite a big ship. Autonomous. I have no idea what this autonomous stuff does. A modified deck gun for use as a mainstay. Or maybe this doesn't require any crew. At the as it is. Functional KA. Oh, this is small. What does this do? A small. Add this module to fix an issue with your design. Small functional module. A small contained module provides some lift and propulsion to the system at the same time. So we could put these on the back if we needed to. That's pretty cool if we haven't got enough lift. Structural, ground keel, vertical. These are all different kinds of keels. Tiny keel. Okay, let's work through these instead. Here. So, cannot give commands to the ship. Maybe because we need a larger thing here. So, let's see if we can get something a bit more substantial. So here's a bridge. We can't put that on there. Maybe if we took this off for now. Just popped it up there for now. Let's see if we can get this bridge up here somehow. No, unless we... Oh. I did not mean to do that. Let's put the bridge on and see if we can put the guns on afterwards. So, bridge goes here. Right. Still can't give commands to the ship. Ship has no crew, so then we need to put some crew down. So, we're going to need quite a bit of crew for this, I imagine. So, large bridge, that gives you more, quicker commands, basically. So if we put a large quarters in, say somewhere like here, okay, we need some supply hatches on as well. So we need to find somewhere to put a supply hatch on. So I wonder if we could put a targeting computer on. We'll try and fiddle around with that later. Let's have a look at supply. Where is supply gone? That'll be resources, I believe. Can we put a cargo door in here? Yeah. So the ship has no ammunition. So let's put in some ammo stores. Big ammo store. Oh, that fits perfectly. The ship has no coal. So trade stores, that's to give us money. Refined oil. Compact storage of fuel used in combustion engines. So I don't think we have a combustion engine, but we're going to need some coal. So how about we put some coal in like so. The ship has no propulsion and the ship has several disconnected parts. That's fine. Okay, so let's move this telescope. It won't let me do that like that, so I'm going to need to go back and find where the telescope was. It's not letting me click on anything. Okay, so we need to put some propulsion on. Let's have a look, see what the lift is. The lift is pretty good. We're not going to leave the lift to be that substantial anyway. If it's going to sit at the back, it won't matter too much, but it'd be nice to have some options. And we have no propulsion as of yet. So let's try and get some propulsion going here. Engine pod, what does that use? This streamlined external engine pod has better performance than rear-mounted propellers, but is somewhat vulnerable. Okay, enhancer. I think we were going to use those KAA functional things, weren't we? Yeah, and this gives us lift as well. So we could put a few. This is going to be quite expensive, but it doesn't matter too much. This could be a little ridiculous, but hey, we'll find out. Now let's put this on here. Oh, no, can't do that there. How about if we put it here? No. Okay, we'll put it here and then we'll put a corridor in. So that's what we're going to need to do next. Let's get where's the structural? So, corridor. Boom. Oh, no. Nope. Okay. Let's take those off. How about if we put it here? Hey, there we go. Perfect. Now, ship has several disconnected parts, like so. Okay, so let's try and go back to the Peabody's weapons. So I wanted to put one of these on the front, like this. Okay, let's move that out of the way for now. So we've put this on here like that. And we can move this here like that. Now we can squeeze in some different bits and bobs here that we can, and then try and sort of link this up. So the first thing we should probably do is get some kind of balancing, not balancing, what am I trying to say? Some kind of things that will help us out, like fire stations, things like that. So where are we going to find the fire stations? KA functional. Where was it again? Resources. That could be where it is. Fire extinguishing points. So we could have one there. And then we could have some more. We've got 2 coal stores here. It may not have to move far, so that should be okay. But we're probably going to need some more ammunition. So if we put some ammunition, some extra ammunition on. Let's see what we can actually fit in there. Ammo stores, can we? No, that's going to be too big. How about a small ammo store? There we go. If we can do bomb, can't put them in there. That's fine. Now let's see if we can shaping structures. What's this? Oh, that gives us. What does this do? I think that's just for design. These things don't seem to smokestack. What does this do? nowhere is there a more happier. Oh, it's going to sort of old school English. Nowhere is there a more happier crew than what sings chim chim chiree chim chim chiroo on the chimney. Chim chimney chim chim chiroo chim chiroo. My goodness, that's a bit of a Mary Poppins reference there, if anybody doesn't know that. So I was wondering if any of these mods will give us any little extra bits we can pop in here. Functional, no, we've done that. Structural, super weapon. Whoa, my goodness, what I've totally and utterly. What is this? Wow, dual minigun. That looks pretty cool. Maybe we can do this for the. Oh, look at this, a Bombay. Wow, some of these are awesome. Wow. Okay. My goodness, these look pretty cool. Okay, well, the super weapons will have to wait for another day. There are more weapons here. Propulsion, resources, shaping structure, structural, troops, units. What are units? Back vehicle that needs a lot of micromanagement. Okay, back part of the motor. I'm not really sure. Dust balloon. This keeps a ship up. You might want to pray it doesn't get hit early. Okay, so we've got gunner turrets. Different things along here you can do. Underhang. What is this? Maybe that's like for the, you can put it underneath the ship and it will. Not really sure what that will do. Tadpole ship insertion. Oh, that's for a tadpole. That's pretty cool. So those are for like little ships, like the tadpoles I went through on my last playthrough. They're pretty awesome. These are some of the weapons we have looked at already. Heat ray. What? That looks pretty cool. Heat ray flipped. I have no idea. It probably just fires the other way. TNT stack. Why would you want a TNT stack? Who knows? Vertical grand prow. Oh, some of these I'm going to have to try and do on another build, I think. So, weapons, WF modules. Wow, these are really cool. Some of these things. What's this? A large mining machine that can generate income. 100. Ooh, for your empire. Can also be used as a weapon if necessary. Wow, that's pretty cool. Excavator. Looks like the same sort of thing. Fire barrel bay. There's just so many things to go. There's too much to go through today on this one playthrough. But tiny coal store. I wonder, actually, that would be pretty cool. Tiny ammo store. That's the sort of thing I was looking for. There we go. Look, got some ammo there, and then we can put some. Oh, we can't put any protection there. Maybe I should remove that one, and I'm going to put some protection along the front here. Okay, that's pretty cool. So now let's go back to the structural side of things, way up the top. And so that was the modules, WF modules, weapon pods. Oh, okay. Let's not get too distracted. Deck and trench legs. So I want to put in some structural things now. So where were the mini structural? Was it? Here we go. KAA structural. These are the kind of cool little things. Tiny keel. Give it a bit more kind of protection where it's needed. Now, the weight is a lot. The lift is still ridiculous. But the amount of guns and cannons and everything else you've got on the front is pretty cool. I'm just hoping that it's got enough crew. Let's have a quick look through what we've got. So cost is 4,000. It's quite a lot, but hey, if it works, it works. Maintenance is 18. That's not too bad. It's very heavy. It's got a lot of lift. Service ceiling is very high. Speed is 13, which isn't that great, but never mind. Minimum crew is 29. Recommended crew is 42. I've got 40, and I've got 64 coal. Command cooldown is 6 seconds, and I've got 600. 200, sorry, and 65 ammo, which is not bad. Maybe I could put another ammo store if I put one of these. Oh, I can't do that. Maybe I'll put a strut in there, just, you know, keep it a bit more solid then. And I think that's all we can really put on here, actually. So let's save the design. I have no idea what I'm going to call this. So let's just call it the... so it's going to be sitting at the back. It's going to be a bombarding thing. So it's going to be some kind of a bombardment type of airship. So how about the bombardment bombardment tender. Let's do the tender bombardo, just because it runs off the tongue. Tender bombardo. Okay, now can we test this at all? I'm not sure. What does this do? Oh, that's just... Oh, slightly reduced in structural integrity due to large size. That could be a problem. Let's try and get a keel. There we go. And then we'll just save that over what we've just done. Save, yes. And we'll test that out in a little while. Okay. Well, maybe we should test it out now. Why not? Let's give it a go. So, let's just go for normal AI, day. Okay. And then add airship. So, oh, that's a bit of a strange one. So where was it? It was the tender bombardo, wasn't it? So that's going to be up here. Here we go. Okay. Add. Here. Okay. See what it can do against two of these. See if how well it goes. And then let's move this, because this will be like sort of at the back somewhere. Like so. Let's move this over here and see what happens. Right. Okay, start. Oh. Just spend him offline already. Got a ball. Oh! It's going well. Okay, focus your fire on the top guy. See if we can keep them. I've lost lift. I need some coal. That's already on fire. Oh, look at that! I mean, I think it needs a bit of tweaking, maybe. Lift chamber. Something. Seems to be struggling a little bit, but these cannons seem to be giving them hell. And that. Oh, look at that! It does seem to be working quite efficiently. Oh, it's a big old cannon. I mean, if you look here, the damage is pretty plain to see when you've got a direct. I mean, that looks like it's just from one shell. The lift chain, the suspended chamber offline. Oh! My goodness. That was one hell of a hit. Oh, look at that. Oh, devastation. Oh goodness, I think that's it really, isn't it? We've done it. Okay. So we've done brilliant. So let's go back quickly and I want to just change something I noticed on there. Okay, open. Now let's go to armor. Oh my goodness, minimalist paint paneling. Health 0.6. There's loads of new armor on here as well. I didn't even realize. Bronze heavy armor. What's this? VR plate 1. 100% blast damage. My goodness. It's incredibly expensive though. But it's very light and very durable. This one's heavier though. I wonder how much it would cost if we added some ridiculous things like that. Dragon hide. Wow, that's pretty cool. We don't want it to be too inaccessible though. I don't really know. Oh, look at this titanium armor. Weight is really light. And it will actually be lighter. Armor defense steel. We can't use that one for some reason. Glass armor. Oh. Let's see what it looks like with that. Let's put it up by quite a lot. But it does look pretty cool. So how about improvised armor? Not improvised. Impoverished armor. Everything but the kitchen sink. This heap of junk cladding held together by any type of rope, wire, string imaginable uses scrap and trash to protect your ship in a last-ditched effort to build faster by using everything left over from the wayside. Wow. No, we don't want that. Glass armor looks pretty cool. What's turtle armor? Let's have a look at turtle armor. Ooh, that looks quite nice. It's a bit more expensive though. What's plastic armor? It's very heavy. I don't want it to be too heavy. Then again, it doesn't matter too much if it's heavy because I think the amount of the weight on that is nothing. I think the amount of actual lift we have on this is ridiculous. So, bronze medium armor, massive stone wall. I think we're going to go for which one's better, titanium or glass? I think glass. I think glass armor might be quite good. Let's fill that there, yeah. And then we're going to go to paint. Decoration. I think we'll just leave it like that actually, and we can add that if we want to later on. We have a ridiculous amount of lift on this thing though. It's a shame we can't actually put some more weapons on it somehow. I wonder if we can just squeeze another weapon on it anywhere. Minigun. We could put one on the top here. What about a flak weapon? So I'm sure we saw some kind of heavy flak cannon. Oh, look at that. Will that sit up there okay? No. We're not going to be able to get... It did have problems with coal and things like that as well. I think we'll just leave that for now. So we'll save that. Save. And we'll go on to... we can always come back and have a fiddle around with it later. It's not bad for what we're doing.